I'm Jose Otero, and this is IGN News. IGN asked Super Smash Bros. Creator Masahiro Sakurai to elaborate on the difference between clone characters like Marth and Lucina versus alternate costumes like the Koopalings for Bowser Jr. Sakurai told IGN in an email interview, "Lucina was the first to be split off. This is because we made Marth's moves more standard so he could be easy to handle by novice players." In the beginning, Sakurai didn't plan to make any of them clone characters, but rather offer them as color variations, like Alf, an option for Olimar players, or Little Mac's diverse alternate skins, which include a wireframe model. This was the team's approach, even if they wanted to use different voice actors in some cases. Sakurai explained, quote, "However, any characters which gained some uniqueness through their balancing needed to be separated so the results and statistics could be counted properly," end quote. It wouldn't have been fair to have the results counted together even though their strengths differ between the variations. In the end, what was needed for each of these changes was to reduce the work required to balance the game. Hence, all these characters were adjusted relative to their clone. For example, Marth and Lucina would only be tested against each other until they were roughly equal and in balance. Sakurai acknowledged that Smash Bros. Games wouldn't have much value if all the roster characters were similar, and it's the reason that he stressed the importance on the potential uniqueness each character could have. But not all characters can make the cut, saying, quote, "Even if a character is highly popular and famous, they might not be chosen to appear as a fighter in Super Smash Bros. Because they lack uniqueness. On the other hand, if a character seems to have the potential to exhibit an interesting characteristic, they might be selected regardless of their popularity." Recently, Sakurai explained why Ridley is a stage boss and not a playable member of the roster. And Nintendo of Europe also announced that Mewtwo would be part of paid DLC in the UK for the near future. For all of your Smash Bros. News, stay tuned to IGN.